So yeah, the Cadillac's fast. It's 4 years old, and it still holds its own with the BMW. But overall, it's about a second and a half slower than the new manual transmissioned M5. However, we actually prefer driving the Cadillac. It is essentially a four-door Corvette, and it drives like one. In fact, this car is about a second quicker than the last base model Corvette we tested here. That's an impressive statistic. The only thing that we think the Cadillac CTS-V needs to move forward into 2012 is possibly an update with its navigation system. Do we care? No. So why don't we do a hot lap? Roll up our sleeves, get down to it.
For such a big car, the CTS-V carves a line like a small one. Brakes, throttle, and steering are precise and responsive with superb sensitivity. Sensing a little understeer? Drag the brakes to rotate, and get on the power early to stabilize rotation. Get it right, and it feels like the CTS-V just carved a groove in the pavement. The controls are a harmonious thing for a driver who likes to heel toe while imagining they're Johnny O'Connell in a World Challenge race.
Apples to apples. CTS-V to M5. Manual transmission, manual transmission. Rear-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. Force induction V8, force induction V8. Doesn't get any better than that. However, you can get the M5 with a dual clutch transmission. The DCT is only going to make this thing even quicker. So we're a second and a half quicker now. I can only imagine what the DCT will do to this thing. It just so happens we have one. We're going to take it out to our test track and see exactly how much quicker the DCT is than the manual. Is the DCT worth it? For speed, sure. But if you really want to drive the car and enjoy driving it, manual's the only way to go. So enough about the differences of the cars. I'm on a racetrack. I'm in the new M5. I've got stability control turned off. Got everything in the sport setting. I'm doing a hot lap. Want to come with me?
It's all about the turbochargers and their amazing thrust. They push this luxury car to warp speed in silence, at least on the inside. Outside, the car has the induction noise of a localized black hole. Its performance is most impressive, not because it's race car sharp, but because it puts out amazing numbers in a most unimpressive way. It has no drama. Everyone who drives it on the track walks away thinking it's too comfortable to be this stinking fast. So now that we've thoroughly explored the limits of these two on the track, it's time to hit the road. The CTS-V is softened slightly with the adjustment of the magnetic ride control shock set to tour. Its supercharged V8 retains the effortless torque, making backroad cruising plenty comfortable. It loafs along like a well-fed lion. The M5 in comparison goes to full luxury when all its buttons are pushed to the soft setting. So much so you can almost forget it's an M model. Only the thick steering wheel gives it away, while the CTS-V feels like a sports car going slow. The M5 is transformed to a high-performance yacht. We spent the predominant amount of time on the road with the dual-clutch transmission in the M5, and not the 6-speed manual. The M, DCT as it's known, doesn't wholly transform the car, but does make it shift quickly, and for all intended purposes, it's an awesome automatic, but we still prefer to change our own gears. So while the CTS-V has superb track manners and a docile on-road behavior, it's the M5 that edges it out in this comparison test. Not because we'd rather drive it on the track, we wouldn't, but because it has extreme duality. It puts down blistering fast lap times, but also coddles its occupants on the road as well as any luxury car could. Not the accomplishment we'd expect from BMW's new M5, but a success for the Bavarian Bruiser nonetheless.